Minnesota and 4th Avenue corridor located within the near South Side Historic District of Grand Forks. The corridor is noted for its historic pavement material called granitoid. Granitoid pavement was a patented paving product of the R.S. Blome Company of Chicago, IL. This unique patented pavement is made with the bottom layer of more conventional concrete, topped with a second layer that includes granite chips embedded in concrete for a total thickness of 7 inches. Granitoid was ideally suited for the temperature and soil conditions of Grand Forks. This in conjunction with the fact that the Blome Company utilized local Grand Forks concrete and gravel companies led to several paving projects in Grand Forks from 1910-1911. The Blome Company embedded numerous bronze nameplates that further defined that granitoid was a patented process and can still be found along the corridor near the United Lutheran Church parking lot. The corridor also contains segments of sandstone curbing originally laid at the time of granitoid construction. Some of the sandstone curbing found in the district still contains buggy guards that relate back to the days of horse-drawn transportation in Grand Forks. However, there are no known buggy guards along the corridor study area. In 1991, the R.S. Blome granitoid pavements in Grand Forks were formally listed on the National Register of Historic Places. The granitoid pavement is also a contributing feature of the near South Side Historic District, whose historic buildings stretch from South 4th Street to the alley west of Walnut Street. In 1997, the Red River Valley experienced a flood of historic proportions, which placed much of the cities of Grand Forks, East Grand Forks underwater. The resulting cleanup and construction efforts after the flood placed an additional stress on the pavement as heavy equipment traversed the corridor to access the dikes for the flood protection project. Of granitoid pavement along the corridor nowadays is in poor condition. The cracking and consequential patching efforts have resulted in a broken, choppy pavement that is rough and uncomfortable for motorists and bicyclists. The pavement condition was undoubtedly worsened by the flood of 1997 and is now beyond repair for all practical purposes. The pavement in its present condition has lost much of its structural integrity as a paving surface and may be lessening the quality of the neighborhood. The conditions are also causing resident and motorist frustration for lack of appropriate repair methodology from a public works perspective. Angles with which South 6th Street and Minnesota Avenue intersect 4th Avenue South create problems with sight distance and line of vision. Additionally, the intersection geometry is inadequate for the 25 mph speed limit. The steering committee suggests that due to the irreversible deterioration, all remaining granitoid along the corridor street surface will be removed. It is recommended that entire corridor street surface be reconstructed with stamped concrete. The stamping pattern should match the pattern and orientation of existing granitoid removed. All sidewalks and dimpled pavers found to be in bad condition should be replaced with city standard concrete sidewalks to avoid potential tripping and accessibility hazards. Unbroken dimpled raised medians constructed of concrete curb and gutter was presented as means of traffic calming for vehicles entering the corridor at each end. The raised medians also serve as visual cues for motorists conveying a sense of entry into the neighborhood. A concept was developed and presented for the incorporation of an entry monument placed at each end of the corridor to denote the historic district with which South 6th Street and Minnesota Avenue intersect 4th Avenue South create problems with sight distance and line of vision in the raised median areas or the intersection geometry is inadequate for the 25 mph speed limit. Of bulb outs at the intersections along the corridor was explored, improving pedestrian safety, reducing pedestrian walking distance at crosswalks, creating higher pedestrian visibility at intersections, and narrowing the traffic lanes at the intersection, which reduces traffic and turning speeds. Portion of salvaged granitoid in a public green space, city-owned parcel near the corridor with an informative marker outlining the significance of granitoid pavement. Corridor landscape enhancements should complement the reconstruction effort. The goal of the landscaping should be to provide a subtle softening of the following areas: medians at corridor entries, roundabout, central island, and boulevard tree infill areas.